Smart men often believe that intelligence alone should guarantee success with women. They assume that because they understand logic, because they can analyze behavior, or because they're emotionally aware, they shouldn't struggle. But reality hits differently. Smart men make deeper mistakes, subtle mistakes, the kind that silently kill attraction without them even realizing it. Stoicism explains it perfectly. It doesn't matter what you know. It matters what you practice. And when it comes to women, many intelligent men fail to apply their internal wisdom in real-life situations. They rely on good intentions, good character, or honesty. But attraction is built through presence, confidence, and boundaries, not through theory. Section 1 reveals the first core mistakes even the most intelligent men fall into. Mistakes that, once corrected, instantly change how a woman sees you, respects you, and responds to you. 1. Overthinking instead of leading. Smart men analyze everything, every text, every tone, every interaction. They want to avoid mistakes, so they overthink every move. But while they're busy thinking, they stop acting. Women stop feeling their masculine direction. Energy fades. Attraction softens. Stoicism teaches action is superior to intention. Overthinking is a trap. Leadership, calm, steady, simple leadership, is what creates attraction. 2. Opening up emotionally too fast. Intelligent men value honesty, but they often confuse honesty with early vulnerability. They reveal too much too soon and their fears, their wounds, their past, not because they're weak, but because they want deep connection. What they don't realize is, a woman can't feel attracted if she hasn't first felt safe with you. She wants a grounded man before she wants an emotionally open man. Stoic truth. Don't hand your inner world to someone who hasn't shown the wisdom to handle it. Believing that being nice is enough. Smart men assume that kindness should naturally attract a woman, but they confuse kindness with compliance. They bend, adjust, accommodate too much. And when you do that, you lose your presence, your edges, your boundaries, the very things that make a man attractive. A woman appreciates a good man, but she respects a man with limits. Stoicism reminds you, your virtue isn't meant to please others. It's meant to guide you. If Section 1 revealed the invisible mistakes smart men make, Section 2 exposes something even more dangerous. The habits that look harmless, even noble, but silently destroy a woman's attraction over time. These behaviors don't create drama. They don't start arguments. They simply erode respect, one small moment at a time, until she no longer sees you the same way. The Stoics warn about this. What harms you most is rarely the big event. It's the small habits repeated daily. Let's break down the next set of mistakes every man must understand. 4. Prioritizing her at the expense of yourself. Smart men tend to be caring, and that's good. But many go too far and unconsciously make her the center of their world. They cancel plans, ignore their goals, and rearrange their life too quickly. Here's the problem. A woman doesn't fall for a man who abandons himself. She falls for a man who knows himself. Stoic lesson. You lose respect the moment you lose yourself. 5. Seeking validation through good behavior. Some men behave perfectly because they want approval. They try to impress her with politeness, effort, or perfection. But attraction doesn't grow from performance. It grows from presence. When you act for validation, you appear insecure, even if you're smart. Women feel it instantly. Stoicism teaches you to anchor your worth internally, not in someone else's reaction. 6. Trying to fix instead of understand. Smart men are problem solvers. When a woman expresses a concern, they immediately try to fix it. Do this. Try that. Here's the solution. But here's what they miss. Most women don't want solutions, they want connection. They want to feel seen, not repaired. A Stoic principle makes this clear. Listen more than you speak. Understand more than you judge. 7. Misreading kindness as interest. A smart man may assume that if a woman is warm, friendly, or talkative, she must be interested. But many women are naturally kind. That doesn't equal attraction. When he misreads the signs, he overcommits, overinvests, and ultimately overchases. Stoic clarity. Do not make assumptions. Let actions. By now you've seen the behavioral mistakes smart men make. The overthinking, the overgiving, the eagerness to prove their worth. But beneath those actions lies something even more powerful. Mindset traps that quietly sabotage attraction from the inside out. These traps happen in the mind long before they happen in real life. A woman may never hear your thoughts, but she feels their energy. Stoicism teaches, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. If your mindset is off, your presence will be off. And presence is everything with women. Let's break down the final core mistakes. 8. Expecting emotional clarity from a woman when you don't have it yourself. Smart men want logical consistency. They want clear signals. Is she interested or not? Is she in or out? Why is she saying one thing and doing another? But here's the truth. Women don't communicate attraction the same way men do. Emotion is fluid. Connection is dynamic. A man who demands clarity before offering calmness creates tension. A man who brings calmness creates clarity. Stoic principle, you control your stability, not her signals. 9. Believing that attraction must be earned through effort. This is the most common trap. Smart men believe that if they try harder, show more interest, give more attention, send better messages, they will win her affection. But attraction isn't earned like a degree. It's felt, not negotiated. When you chase, you lose polarity. When you overinvest, you lose mystery. The moment she feels you working for her approval, the dynamic shifts. And not in your favor. Stoicism reminds you, do not seek admiration. Let your character attract it. 10. Using logic to fight emotions. Smart men try to correct a woman's feelings with logic. She shouldn't feel that way. That doesn't make sense. You're overreacting. But attraction dies when a woman feels invalidated. Women aren't drawn to men who try to fix their emotions. They're drawn to men who can hold their emotions without breaking. Stoic mastery is emotional stillness. Control your reactions, not her feelings. 11. Underestimating the power of letting go. Smart men hold on too tightly. To outcomes, to expectations, to specific women. They fear losing someone they like, so they cling. But nothing kills attraction faster than emotional pressure. The strongest men are the ones who can walk away. Not as a tactic, but as a mindset. Stoic freedom is simple. He who needs nothing attracts everything. You've seen the mistakes. You've seen the behaviors. You've seen the mindset traps that quietly destroy attraction. Now it's time for the part that actually transforms you. The Stoic shift. Because once a man understands where he's slipping, all he needs is a new internal direction. Not tricks. Not games. Not manipulation. Just a stronger, calmer, more grounded version of himself. When you adopt the Stoic framework, women feel the difference immediately. Your energy changes. Your communication changes. Your presence changes. Let's break down the shifts that turn everything around. 12. Act from strength, not from fear. Most of the mistakes smart men make come from subtle fear. Fear of losing her. Fear of messing up. Fear of not being enough. When fear drives you, your behavior becomes needy, tense, or overly accommodating. The Stoic shift is simple. Act from your values, not your fears. Say what you mean. Do what aligns with your standards. And let the outcome be whatever it will be. A man grounded in himself becomes instantly more attractive. 13. Respond, don't react. Women are emotional creatures, and that's beautiful. They feel deeply, connect intuitively, and express openly. But a man who reacts impulsively becomes unstable. Stoicism teaches you to create space between emotion and action. When you respond calmly, intelligently, and without ego, she feels safe around you. That safety becomes attraction. Your calmness is your power. 14. Give attention without losing direction. Women don't want a man who ignores them. They also don't want a man who forgets his own life the moment he meets them. They want balance. The Stoic man gives presence without sacrificing purpose. He can be affectionate without becoming dependent. He can care without collapsing. This is the masculine equilibrium that makes women trust you and desire you. 15. Let her come toward you. A Stoic man doesn't chase, he invites. He leads with grounded energy, shows interest without desperation, and allows her to move toward him naturally. And she will, because women are drawn to men who don't need them, but who choose them from a place of stability. This is the attraction dynamic that never fails. 16. Protect your peace above all. At the end of the day, Stoicism isn't just philosophy, it's self-respect. A woman can feel when a man values his peace, his mind, his goals, and his emotions. Men who protect their peace don't overreact, don't overchase, don't overshare, don't beg, don't break their standards for anyone. And ironically, those are the men women chase the most. Protect your peace and you protect your power.